Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my 12 Days of Destinations series here on YouTube. Today is March 26th, 2025. I am coming to you guys live from Lisbon, Portugal. This is video 3 that I am filming in this series throughout the year. If you missed the first two, the first one was from January and that was in San Diego. And then the second video I filmed for this series was in February and that was in Los Angeles. But let me get you guys caught up real quick. So yesterday I left home, I commuted into work on the flight from Denver. So that flight Denver to Philly was 3 hours long. And then I worked the flight from Philadelphia to Lisbon and that flight was, I think, 6 hours and 4 minutes long. I've had this layover before and it was one of my absolute favorites. And so I knew that I really wanted to come back here again before I am transferring to Dallas, because once I am Dallas based, we don't have this layover there. So I knew it. I was like, I have got to get Lisbon one more time, and I am so grateful that I did, because we are gonna go out and explore somewhere new today. We are actually gonna go to the city Sintra. But really quick, let me show you guys around this adorable hotel room, and then I'm going to get ready for the day. So as you guys can tell, I have already started to set some of my stuff up right here, but we do have a coffee maker and an espresso machine right here, so that is awesome. We have a closet right here. Here's my suitcase and everything that I brought on this trip, and then we have the bed right here, and I love this print behind the bed. I think it is so pretty because that turquoise blue color is my favorite, and then as you guys know, I love roses, so I just think this is so unique and so pretty. Let me open up this little door. We have a mirror right here, and then here is the bathroom. It is so nice. I love how we are continuing with that blue theme with the color of the inside of the shower. We have a nice big mirror right here. Oh, my camera is like losing focus. Sorry about that, but we have the nice big mirror right here and whatnot. So I really need to wash my face, brush my teeth, and get ready for the day, and then I will tell you guys what the plan is. Okay, wow, after getting ready, I am feeling like a brand new woman. Something about just being in my uniform literally all day long yesterday and finally being able to change into more comfortable clothes and just get ready for the day. I'm feeling so much better and I am so excited to get out and explore somewhere new today. Okay, so the game plan is I'm going to order myself an Uber to Sintra. And if you didn't know, Sintra is a resort town in the foothills of Portugal's Sintra Mountains, near the capital, Lisbon. It is a long-time royal sanctuary. Its forested terrain is studded with pastel-colored villas and palaces. So let's order this car. I need to eat. I am so hungry, and let's get this day of exploring started. I have made it to my destination. It is one of the most popular places to see here in Sintra. As you can tell, there are so many people behind me. I am so glad that I bought my ticket ahead of time. My entrance is at 1 p.m. so I just have to hang out here for a little bit and then I can go into the castle, the park area. But oh my gosh, you guys, it is so pretty. Seriously, when my Uber dropped me off, it feels like you're walking into a fairy tale. Like stepping back in time, I feel like I'm in one of my fantasy books right now. It is just surreal. Since I had some time to kill, I went into the gift shop and I bought this really pretty bookmark that also came with a pencil. Get it out of here so I can show you guys what it looks like. But isn't that so pretty? And I love that it also came with a pencil, and it was only €150. It was so cheap too. So I was like, yeah, definitely I'm gonna buy that. I just sat down in the cafe. Originally, I thought this cafe was outside of the entrance into the park and palace area, but it is inside. So originally my plan was to eat here first and then wait for my entrance. But anyway, I finally made it in here and the view that I have is gorgeous. I just ordered a sandwich and I am ready to devour it because I think I've mentioned it like 5 times in today's video, but yeah, I'm really hungry. I have this little table right here and this is my view. Here's what I ordered. I got a sandwich with prosciutto, salami, some arugula. I think there's eggplant in here too, as well as some sort of berry sauce, but oh my gosh, it looks delicious and I am so ready to eat. Okay, taste test. I just had my first bite and oh my gosh, that is delicious. You can just tell that the ingredients are so fresh and such high quality. I remember thinking that the last time I was here in Portugal too, was just that the food was amazing and you can just like taste how fresh it is. My sandwich was delicious. Now you guys, while I was eating lunch, I got a notification that the next thing that I'm supposed to do has been canceled. So I booked tickets to go to the Peña Palace, which is this gorgeous, beautiful palace. Honestly, so excited to get to go. But I'm assuming that it was canceled because of the storms that were here in Sintra last week. There were a lot of different roads that were closed because there was construction, like trees, you know, fell on the roads and they need to clear things up, and I'm guessing it's just not safe to go there because I can't think of another reason why my tickets were canceled today. Obviously, I'm a little disappointed, but I just keep reminding myself too that when something like this happens that is an inconvenience and it doesn't go 100% my way, there are two different ways that I can look at it. I can be really bummed, disappointed, sad, and let it ruin my trip, or I can say, you know what, that's kind of a bummer. Obviously, I'm a little sad, but I'm not going to let that ruin my trip. I'm going to appreciate the beauty of everything around me. I get to spend more time here now. I can take it all in, and maybe there's a bigger reason why I just was not meant to go that way today. So let's make the most of our day here. One thing about Portugal to always keep in mind is that there are these little cobblestone hills everywhere. Honestly, I shouldn't even say little because when you are getting from one destination to the next and you have to walk up these hills, honestly, it's a workout. Like, it's pretty tiring. All right, wow, here we go. We are exploring through a cave. This is what I am walking through right now. I have my flashlight on my phone right now. Otherwise, you would not be able to see in here at all. It would be super dark. Okay, you guys can kind of hear that I'm a little bit out of breath. I would like to think that I am in decent shape, but when it comes to like stairs and hills, oh my gosh, those just really get me. Anyway, what I was going to say too is there are signs throughout this park, but it would still be really easy to get lost in here. It's sort of like a maze, but a beautiful maze. I'm leaving now, and I was gonna try to walk to the Peña Palace just to see if I could see it from like the outside. Even if I couldn't go inside, I was wondering if maybe I could see it from the outside. But then when I put in the directions on my maps, it was saying that it couldn't give me the directions because of road conditions, which definitely makes me think that something happened with the roads and we just cannot go to that area right now, which is totally fine. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to the historic center, which I think is like the downtown area of Sintra. Okay, so right here is the road that you would take to get to the palace, and it is blocked off just like I thought it would be. So that is something that I will not get to do today, but if I ever come back, that is absolutely the first thing on my list. I'm back in my hotel room now, but wow, what an incredible day. I actually don't remember what the last thing was that I filmed because, well, I was downtown, my camera died, and for the first time ever, I left my extra camera battery here at the hotel instead of bringing it with me in my bag. I have never made that mistake before, but today I did. So unfortunately, my camera died while I was downtown, but I didn't really do much else other than walk around, and then I got that gelato. Oh my gosh, by the way, that gelato was the second best gelato I have ever had in my life. The best gelato I've ever had was in Rome. It was this chocolate chip gelato. Oh my gosh, my mouth is like watering just thinking about it, but took an Uber back to my hotel. I just put in an order for room service, and he was telling me that's gonna be ready in a little over an hour, which is fine because that gives me enough time to wind down, take a shower, and start getting ready to just chill for the rest of the night. You guys, oh my gosh, I am laughing so hard right now. I can't believe this just happened. Okay, so I went to turn the shower on, and look, I got like soaking wet. So I went to turn it on, I pulled this right here, and then this water went shooting out so hard. It just came out of nowhere. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. It just was like so jarring, and it startled me so much. I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting for that shower head to turn on, not that one. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm like so tired that I'm getting like slap happy. I'm just getting delusional, and that honestly just made me laugh so hard. I can't believe that just happened. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try to take a normal shower. There we go. I figured it out. You have to push this button in first and then pull that out. Okay, you guys, I'm not kidding. That shower was like out to get me or something. So the whole thing happened in the beginning, and then I'm in the shower. It's at a very normal temperature. Like, I like to take my showers really hot. Eric teases me because I take my showers very hot. And anyway, the water was definitely warm. It wasn't super hot though, at least in my opinion. And then out of nowhere, I didn't touch the temperature at all. Out of nowhere, it gets scorching hot and like burns me. It feels like it burned my back, and so I immediately like get away from the water as quickly as I can, and then I'm trying to turn the water down and it will not move. Like, the temperature will not change, and so I'm sitting there, and even my feet start to feel like they're burning because the water is coming down on them and it is like so hot. I was tempted to just like get out of the shower and just like towel dry off, even though I still had soap on me or whatever, but finally I got the temperature to turn down a little bit just so I could like quickly finish my shower and get out. Wow, that was probably one of the most stressful showers I've ever taken in my life. But on the bright side, my food was just delivered, and wow, this is a lot. So I have steak right here, some french fries, salad, and then I asked for some bread and they gave me this entire thing of it. That was so nice of them. Oh my gosh, I am so ready to just dive in. I want to show you guys my stats for the day before I fall asleep. So I did 20,413 steps today, and then I also walked 8.8 miles. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, literally as soon as my head hit the pillow last night, I knocked out and slept the entire night. Like, I did not get up once at all until my alarm went off this morning. And when my alarm went off, it was tough getting out of bed because I just definitely wanted to keep sleeping. So obviously I got a good night of sleep, which was amazing. And it was probably just because I was so exhausted from the entire day, like being out and about. And that's kind of how I beat jet lag. Is when I get in for my flight attendant trips, I don't nap. I try and stay up as late as I possibly can, and then that night I try to sleep a lot. So that is what I do to try to beat jet lag. That way I can make sure I get good sleep the night before my trips, and then as well as still go out and see a lot on my layovers. This is my favorite lipstick that I wear for work. It is the Rare Beauty in the shade Empathy. So I'm gonna put this on, finish packing up my stuff, and then we can get out of here. My work coat is in the closet along with my shoes, so I just need to grab that stuff and then I can head to the airport with the rest of my crew. I have 2 flights today. The first is obviously the working flight, and that is from Lisbon back to Philadelphia, and then I will have my commuting flight from Philadelphia home to Denver. This was an amazing trip, and I am just so grateful that I was able to get this layover again before I transfer to DFW. you.